All right, man. Let's talk about LeBron James. He said he is committed to the Lakers after rumors about him. Well, there weren't rumors. He did throw Rob Pelinka under the bus. Um, but now, not only is he saying he's committed to the Lakers, he's now saying now people are leaking out that he wants Sam Presti from the Thunder to replace Rob Pelinka as the Lakers GM. Now, one of the things that Magic Johnson already knew that we didn't already know that this was coming. Right. Everybody looked at as Rob Pelinka throwing Magic under the bus, but I think Magic already knew that LeBron James had too much power, and he knew that Rob Pelinka was going to get the credit and he was going to get the grunt of the blame. He knew eventually that LeBron James was going to play the blame game. And now, after the other night, LeBron saying that he's committed to the Lakers. Now, you know what I'm saying? There's rumors about OKC Thunder. Rumor NBA GM says he's heard that LeBron James wants Sam Presti. Now, Sam Presti came from the Spurs organization where they have, he's probably the greatest current evaluator of talent, probably not named Jerry West. Just looking at talent, he spotted Josh Giddey in an Australian league, and everybody questioned him drafting Josh Giddey. I didn't question it. I knew when he picked Josh Giddey, he knew what he was doing. I knew when he traded Westbrook and Paul George and got Shea Gillingsley, he knew exactly what he's doing there. And the Thunder roster is packed with young talent. It just doesn't have that experience and that veteran talent to get him over the oomph. And then he goes to All-Star Weekend. And start talking about, how he wants to leave. You know what I'm saying? He started going to All-Star Weekend talking about how pretty much he want to leave, bro. And he think about coming back to Cleveland or anybody that draft Bronny, he'll play for him. And at the end of the day, this ain't no surprise that this is kind of running concurrent with the Lakers losing. All right? This is no surprise. There's no surprise that, this is running concurrent with the Lakers losing. It's not a surprise. If they was winning, when he be talking about leaving, maybe he'd be saying that about Bronny, like whoever dropped Bronny, I'm gonna try to make it there and try to do anything possible to be free. Cool. I respect that because every day in corporate America, every other ethnic group, give their kids the upper hand. And it's not always this shit. It's about who you know, not always what you know. You know what I'm saying? They always got ways around it. As long as you meet the bare minimum requirements. Sometimes people don't even meet the bare minimum requirements. They just homeboys with people at the company and they get a elevated role. And I don't have no issue with that. Black people pride themselves on not needing help and doing it by each other. Everybody talking about us not galvanizing is being a big issue. But I think a big issue too is everybody want to do it on their own. Remember high school, I ain't hearing no mom and daddy buy me a car. Who fault is that? Who fault is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm ashamed because my parents bought me cars and your parent didn't. You had to go work for yours. Hey, you glorify. Oh, I did it on my own. You can glorify that all you want to. I ain't got no issue with it. If that's what you about. But I'm about giving the youth the upper hand. I'm about giving them an elevated platform and a head start. And that's what your parents supposed to be like. And everybody's parents ain't in that position, but they ain't nobody else's fault but yours. But it says LeBron James confident the front office wants to win titles. Bron says that he wants to stay in Los Angeles, and he also added he thinks the front office is committed to winning titles. So he said, quote, very confident. They've done it. They showed me that. I don't understand how my comments last weekend were taken to a whole different area of could I see myself retiring as a Cleveland Cavalier. Man, then you go out there and you say that whoever draft Bronny, I'm going there. You just talking about your future. And it's not a surprise you talking about your future and y'all losing. If y'all was winning, talk about your future, it wouldn't even reach headlines at all. When nobody was saying nothing about it. If y'all was winning and you did this, you wouldn't even be doing this if y'all was winning. So think about that for a minute, bro. This is just, him ready to exit out of LA. He in LA never embraced him, even with that fake championship. Even with that fake championship, LA never embraced him. And never was going to embrace him. He could have, he had to bring a championship every year. He had to bring a championship every year. So, like I said before, that's on him. That's on him, bro. But like I said before, now he just softening the steps for his way out, bro. So he can't carry 10 or he can't. But then again, it ain't just like, the Lakers promised him something and then he didn't have a hand in messing this up. He did. He greenlit Anthony Davis. He greenlit trading all their young assets. He greenlit Russell Westbrook coming over here. He greenlit them trading all their picks and young assets with Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis. And now you here. It ain't nothing new that we already don't know about the players that you got. We know Russell need the ball in his hand. That's a fact. We know Anthony Davis always been getting injured. That's a fact. We know Anthony Davis can carry the Pelicans for real. And when he did carry him to the playoffs, it was an anomaly more than the trend. We knew that already. LeBron James just miscalculated. He probably was better off going out there and going to get he probably was better going off to get Karl Anthony Towns. Traded Julius Randle, had D'Angelo Russell got traded. I think about all, I don't know. I think Russell and Randall played with him, or I think Russell might have been traded before him. Just think about the players they got rid of: Russell, Randall, Lonzo, Bi. All them dudes was damn near top 5, top 10 picks. You know what I'm saying? Then you talking about Josh Hart, who was good. You know what I'm saying? Just all the different guys: Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Danny Green. All them players played a part. When you build around LeBron James, and I said this before, you need guys. You need one guy that can create his own shot off the bench. A Ginobili, a Deion Waiters, a Jamal Crawford. Then you need somebody like Anthony Davis who can man the middle, who can, score like maybe Karl Anthony Towns he should have got. And then, that can stretch the floor of LeBron. And then around him, all you need is 3 and D guys. That's it. You really maybe a slasher here and there, but you need dudes who can 3 and D, who can catch and shoot. Ray Allen, guys like that. Or if you're not gonna go with a Karl Anthony Towns, then you need like a Kyrie on the perimeter. So they just miscalculated. Anthony Davis didn't get stronger, didn't get durable. Russell Westbrook was just a terrible trade. He need the ball and LeBron need the ball. So LeBron had a hand in this. And now LeBron wants the Oklahoma City Thunder GM Sam Presti came from the Spurs to replace Sam Presti. Can't nobody clean that up. You ain't got a draft pick to 2027. What can he do? He can't turn. He loved Russell Westbrook more than anybody. So he's gonna try to make it work with Westbrook. So I said when asked about Oklahoma City Thunder rookie guard Josh Giddey during an All-Star weekend presser, Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James probably started praising Thunder GM Sam Presti. He said, "quote The MVP over there, Sam Presti." Okay, can I just highlight this? The MVP over there, Sam Presti. He the MVP. I mean, Josh Giddey is great, but Sam Presti, I don't understand this guy out for talent, said James. Quote, he drafted KD, Russ, Jeff Green, Serge Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Josh Giddey, and the list goes on and on. This guy's pretty damn good. That's facts. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? He said many speculated that this was a dig from James towards Lakers GM Rob Pelinka, who stand pack at the trade line despite James reportedly wanting the Lakers to improve the roster to make a push. But now Fox Sports Rick Bucher recently wrote in his article that this could be more about trying to ploy Presti away from the Thunder to the Lakers, as one of the unknown Eastern Conference GMs told him. Said, quote, I heard that he was trying to get Sam Presti in there to replace Rob. Quote, the second Eastern Conference GM said, quote, I don't see that happening, but I could see him trying to get Pelinka out of there. So LeBron James never takes responsibility, bro. Never. And he had a big hand in trading for this roster and trading all the assets away even before Rob Pelinka really came into the fold. And that's why Magic Johnson got out of there. Magic Johnson he'd rather be the fall guy for here and now. He wasn't gonna be the fall guy in any. They traded all them assets, all them young players. And what you thought was gonna happen? What you thought was gonna happen? You know, you know. So so but at the end of the day, Sam Presti can't clean that up. He can have an eye for talent for guys who go in the second round, but they don't have enough assets to build around that. They don't. What can he do? At the end of the day, they're gonna trade Anthony Davis too. And trying to get some of that capital back, or try to get some, like, who, if you trade Anthony Davis, like who you gonna need at least 2 really good pieces. So you look around the NBA, you say, man, do I want to work with an agent, LeBron James at it? So I need somebody that can carry the load. Can I, if I trade Anthony Davis, Carl Anthony Towns, I got to throw something in there. I don't have the assets on there. So you got to find like the next best guy that's coming up, bro. And that's hard to do, bro. And that's hard to do. Look around the league and say, who can I get for Anthony Davis? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need two pieces that I really can make fit with LeBron James. And that's impossible unless you trade him to DC for Bradley Beal. And maybe some of them young pieces like Denny Adabovich and I don't know. Traded Kuzma. So I don't see Sam Presti digging them out this hole. You know, it's just to the point that Russell Westbrook got an expiring contract next year. Who is dumping a salary that they don't want? That's the question. Who's dumping some salary that they don't want, bro? That's a chance. Can somebody trade for Russell Westbrook, buy him out? Who knows? You know, so it's a tough ask to do is trying to get the contract off. You know, it's a really, really tough ask, bro. But I just don't see them going in. I see LeBron James. If I'm the Lakers, maybe I think about trading LeBron if I can't get what I want for Anthony Davis. But LeBron probably gonna walk away from that situation, man, and go somewhere else. And I mean, he made the bed though. That's the honest truth. He made that bed. He did. You know, he greenlit a lot of those moves. They traded Kuzma hard. I think Russell might have been before D'Angelo Russell. Might have been before him. Lonzo Ball, Julius Randle, and LeBron James is not changing his game to fit with people. That's a fact. He's not changing his game to fit. Think about that for a minute. He's not changing his game to fit. LeBron is always going to be ball dominant. As he age, he probably going to be on the list with Allen Iverson, find himself on the outside looking in. Honestly, he probably going to find himself on the outside looking in, bro. So, you know, if he learn to play, he ain't going to learn to play without the ball. LeBron James is just going to be LeBron James is just going to be a guy that he's going to be a guy that that's just gonna age. He's gonna find himself out the league. So he's still good for sure. He just can't carry somebody. That's like the ask for somebody as old as him. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Detroit Piston Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live, we drop a video. Hit the link tree, link in the description. You can find me everywhere. I'm producing content on social media. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think in the comments.